Coming up on this week's Fever Film Room, after dropping 2 on the road, Indiana returns for 3 straight in a building they haven't lost this year. Tiffany Mitchell and Jeanette Pohlen-Mavunga join the show to talk home court advantage. And 6 games in, Mitchell and Pohlen-Mavunga are settling into their roles as key contributors off the bench. They'll weigh in on where team chemistry stands. And we'll get you ready for Saturday night's game against the Dallas Wings. All that and more is coming up right now. Hello and welcome into another Fever Film Room. I'm Pat Boylan. With us, Jeanette Pohlen-Mavunga, Tiffany Mitchell. Let's start with the road trip. Jeanette, we'll start with you. Where did you feel like there could have been the most area of improvement?
Oh gosh, that was definitely a tough one for us overall road trip. Hoping to we've already watched film and looking to make improvements where necessary. And I think first and foremost, our transition defense and our rebounding really need to improve. We're kind of towards the bottom of the league in both of those, and I think if we want to really compete and make a mark in this league, we got to really focus on those 2 things especially.
Are there other areas she didn't bring up that you feel like stuck out as problems on the road?
She hit them, transition defense. They're all things that, we can control ourselves. It's nothing, they're doing spectacular. It's something that we watched on film and we know how to correct them and what we did in practice. Talking
last week going into the road trip with Elena a little bit, the discussion was on the slow starts and trying to turn those around. Do you feel like you know what it is that needs to change in that regard? And if so, what is it?
Yeah, I think, a lot of it is effort. A lot of it is getting those 50-50 balls. We're playing teams right now that are very athletic and young, so they're not really playing with a lot of discipline. So for us, we have to remember that and almost kind of play to that level too, to a certain extent. We can't always just think they're gonna, run what we think they're gonna run, what we go through the scout and everything. We just kind of have to be prepared and just know our defensive principles.
To your guys' credit, Tiffany, you guys have been able to overcome a couple of large deficits this season. They've both been here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. But is there a mental difference when you guys find yourselves down double figures that makes things difficult on trying to push forward and always trying to get back in a game? Like it seems like it's happened a lot this year.
It just starts from the beginning. I think once we realize that we're down and our backs are against the wall, that's when we start to play. And it needs to be from the jump. We can't, get down 15 points and try to, then it clicks that we need to start playing. It's from the jump.
All right, we'll get on to Dallas here in a moment. Games coming up. I want to talk with you, Jeanette. You've answered these questions before, but this is the first time we've had you here on the show. You are now Jeanette Pohlen, and I'm saying this correctly, I think, Mavunga, yes?
Mavunga. Yes.
You married to Julian, who was a high school standout here at Brownsburg, played at Miami, Ohio, overseas a professional career. First of all, how's the married life been?
It's been good, He's back now in the States, which is nice. I was overseas with him for a while in Japan. Just supporting him, so it's kind of nice. Our seasons offset each other, and he can come back and support me, and it's nice to see him in the stands at our games.
It's wild because I remember calling at Carmel High School his game at Brownsburg in a regional final. He was obviously so talented then, and then at Miami, Ohio. So what's the dynamic with you two? There has to be a competitiveness level. You ever need to work on your game, each of you has a pro athlete on the other side to go to, I would guess.
Yeah, it's good and bad. I mean, we're competitive over like the stupidest stuff, so it makes life exciting, definitely. But it's nice to have him to talk to, and he watches the games and sees a lot of things that maybe a normal fan might not recognize or see. So it's definitely nice to be able to just talk about things with him and just areas I can improve and just overall, basketball talk.
You were out there in Japan. He's watching your games here. Do you guys give each other feedback? Do you watch and analyze what you just saw from the other side?
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'll text him during his games, like halftime, just like what I see, and he doesn't always look at his phone, which is good. I don't want him to, but so he sees it after the game, and he sees that I'm paying attention and trying to help him out. But he, like I said, he's just very supportive, trying to just help me be successful in every way.
Tiffany, for you, this is year 2 in the WNBA. When the team is healthy, your role has been 6th woman off the bench, but you're playing starters minutes. You've been in the game at close games in the end. How would you characterize your role?
Just to do it all. What she needs me to do. If she needs me to come off the bench, or if she needs me to start, just being aggressive, defensive minded. Try to, just bring energy as much as I can.
Does it take a different mindset to come off the bench? Despite the fact that you're playing 22 minutes a game. There's starters minutes. We're getting some nice distractions. You can't see this on the camera, but Breon January is walking by.
Trying to get in our interview.
bringing much energy.
Yep.
You're playing 22 minutes. You're playing starters minutes, but is there a different mental mindset to coming off the bench?
For me, no. Starting and coming off the bench is the same mindset. I think a little bit. I know coming off the bench, I'm going to have to, bring a little more rather than start a game. The whole mindset is kind of the same for me.
In what ways for you do things feel differently as a player than maybe this time last year? To me, you look a lot more confident on the floor. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, the game slowed down for me. When I first got here, I was moving really fast, just trying to make my mark as best as I could. Didn't really look at the defense. I just wanted to go. And I think this year, I'm starting to read the defense a little better. It's like I said, just slowing down. I can make the reads. I can see, where the defense is, the help side, when to make the next pass, when to shoot. So just getting the first year under my belt is helping me.
Your guys' next game is here on Saturday against Dallas, who you just got done playing. Is there any uniqueness to preparing for a team that you just got done playing?
I don't know about uniqueness. I think we just need to play our basketball right now. I think we're too focused sometimes on what the other team's doing maybe as a team, and we need to really just focus on the basics, boxing out, rebounding, pushing the ball, getting back on defense, just playing with intensity and playing fever basketball.
Is there a part to the early part of the season here? You guys are going through a pretty big transformation. Tamika Catchings moves on, a new head coach, new coaching staff in a lot of regards. Obviously, you want to start off the season strong, but is there any part where you can say, look, we're dealing with a lot right now. There's a lot of games coming up left. Confidence will get this on the right track.
For sure. We got to keep confidence. Like Pokey said earlier, this is the time where, you lose a couple games in a row by a lot. The doubt starts to creep in, and, we just got to stay together. We know we'll find it, but we just got to stay confident.
Before we let you guys go, how about one key to getting the victory on Saturday against Dallas? So, Jeanette.
I'm going to say box out. Rebound. Yep.
I'm going to say we're going to need a lot of effort and hard work.
Effort and hard work from the fan base too, right? A lot of fans out here.
A lot of fans.
Feverbasketball.com is how you can be here. If you're watching on the website, the tickets tab right above us is how you can do it. Or visit the Bankers Life box office. Jeanette Pohlen, Tiffany Mitchell, appreciate your time. Pohlen-Mavunga. Sorry, see, that's such. There's still a little bit of an adjustment.
Hey,
and I want to hit on it. It's still JP.
Yeah, still
Still
JP.
JP, so the nickname's still JP.
Yeah, I don't think we call her
Poe. But it's. I've caught myself doing this like 5 times.
I know.
Pohlen-Mavunga.
Yep.
At some point, that'll be.
It'll click.
Yeah, it'll click. Yeah. Appreciate your time.
Thank
Good luck
you.
on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thanks.